This is a combination I don't think anyone's ever seen on screen before.
I don't think so. Am I too high? I'm too.
Well,
there we go.
Yeah, I always have my chair super low because I got short legs. Hello, Floss Co.
Hello.
I am Hannah of Evertote.
And I'm Carrie of Roxy Floss.
And we're here to show you all our sampler September releases.
I have to change my glasses so I can see everybody.
So they can see you. Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
There we go.
There we are.
So you can kind of see actually the fabric here. So I may as well just lift this up.
It is so cute.
So yeah, these are the project bag fabrics. Actually you can tell in this lighting, because in some lighting the fabric does actually look black, but it is actually like a super, super dark green.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna, oh yeah, you can actually see that really well.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so it's available in a wedge. It's available in a medium flat.
Nice, nice.
And a large flat.
Nice.
There is a coordinating notions pouch, but Matt hasn't finished the sample for that yet. But the notions pouch, it's kind of this this darker pink color that's in here, and the pattern is like the shape of this thing.
Oh.
So you'll just have to use your imagination for that. Yeah. But it is super cute. The fabric is beautiful. And this fabric actually is so nice. Like, it's so sturdy. It's like it is a really good cotton.
What flowers are these? Is that echinacea?
I'm not sure. Any flower experts can leave in the comments.
I'm going with echinacea.
Yeah, I know nothing about flowers, so I'm sure someone much smarter than me in that area can tell us.
A floral expert, if you will.
A floral expert. Someone with a much greener thumb.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably say why Hannah and I are doing this. You may hear, I've been quite sick, so I was off for a couple of weeks. I'm better now, I'm okay-ish. And now Caroline is gone because we are the sandwich generation, and she's looking after her parents after sudden illness has set in at her parents' house. So yeah, hence the two of us.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit chaotic because it's, you know, Carrie being gone is already a lot. And then for Carrie to be gone, and then for Caroline to also like immediately leave after, like, it's been a little bit chaotic. So if it takes a little bit longer to get to your emails, things like that, things going a little bit slower, we are doing our best.
I'm having Caroline withdrawals because it's been 3.5 weeks since I've seen Caroline.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I remember last year when I went on vacation, and then she went on vacation like right before I came back, and I didn't see her for a month.
Yeah, that was a weird time because Daniel was here and he went to Germany.
Yeah.
And they were gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so it was just a void at the workshop.
Oh yes, and I am also going to be away. I leave midday on the 19th, and then I'm not back until the 7th. So emails will also go unanswered or slowly answered while I'm away as well. Now for the good things that we like, the things that we're excited for. Sampler September, what is the pattern? Well, there's actually two. It's kind of a 2 for 1, 1 for 2. So we'll show you the big one first because, I mean, this is what we have. This is what we're all here for right now.
Yeah.
We're all here for this.
It is so beautiful.
It is so beautiful. I love the pinks. The colors are amazing.
The frame that they put on it is
The frame is beautiful. We can get them a little close up of the frame. Like, look at how ornate that is. It's so pretty. Yeah, really, really beautiful. Ellen has done it again.
She has. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, we were supposed to do stock yarn with this release. We missed the boat on that. So with me being sick, I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on that, and had enough confidence under my belt that I knew, not that I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to have something to show. And so we're putting off the yarn release until
we're doing something for Christmas. We have a release coming up with Diana Bloom,
which will be epic.
Which it's so good. I wish I could just show you now, but all I can say is it's so good.
Yeah.
And the bag fabric that's going with it is so good, and there will be yarn
Yes.
going with it, which will also be so good.
Yeah. So that'll be good. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. So we've seen the big one.
Yeah.
But then we also have, Ellen has done this pin cushion. So that's the front, and then that's the sides there.
The sides are amazing.
There's my camera. I love the funny little two-legged dogs.
Yeah.
They are so cute. And yeah, it's the same on all 4 sides.
Cute.
So yes, so both of these are going to be available on Friday, June 13th. I can't remember what time we said we were going to release them, but I think this video is going to come out at the same time anyway.
Okay.
So, it is out now. If you're watching this video, you can buy this now. So yeah, there will be, the kits this year, partly because we're not having yarn and also partly because the main sampler is so big. The kit structure is going to be a little bit different. So we're not going to do full kits where it's like chart and floss and fabric and bags and it's like everything, because when you factor in, like, you need so much floss. And then for pretty much every count, except for I believe 46 count, you can like squeeze it on a quarter, but it's like every other count needs a half yard.
Yeah.
So we're not including fabric with the kits. Fabric you can purchase separately, and it's going to be linked right in the description, everything you need. So the kit options are going to be chart only, chart and floss, or floss only is an option as well, because there will be PDFs, I'm sure, on Ellen's website. Or you can get chart, floss, bag.
Floss, chart, bag.
Yeah.
Now, is the small?
And the small
is included in the large chart, or is an add-on?
This is going to be separate.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, editing Hannah here to make just a couple of amendments. This is what happens when Caroline isn't here to keep Carrie and I in line. So first thing, the chart for this, so the booklet for the big one, is going to also include the pattern and information for the small one. So these two, if you buy this one, this will be included in the booklet. However, if you don't want to do the great big one, we are selling a booklet for this one separately. So they are separate and together at the same time. So this one on its own, or these two together as one. There will not be a booklet that's just this. Same thing with this. We're just gonna leave in the description what you need for the fabric. Most counts are gonna need a quarter, because just to have enough space for all 4 of these sides. I think it's like if you're stitching on 46 count, you can like squeeze it on an 1/8. Yeah. But most counts are gonna need a quarter for this as well. And then the same thing, so it'll be chart only, chart or floss only, chart and floss, or chart floss bag.
Okay.
And then the bags will be listed separately as well.
Yeah.
So just the way that Sampler September looks this year is it's a little bit different because we don't have yarn and because of just the sheer material quantity.
Right. How many colors are in this chart?
So many.
So many.
And like quite a few of them have like 3,000 stitches, 5,000 stitches, 6,000 stitches. So it's like a lot of these colors you also will need like multiple skeins of, especially if you're stitching like 2/2. It's like very thread heavy.
Yeah. It's beautiful though.
It is
well worth it.
Yeah, you can show it again. I mean,
obviously the more colors, the better the effect, right?
Yeah. But I mean, even when you look at like just like this green on its own, like that's a huge amount of floss. Yeah. So yeah, and it's
not like the house is small.
Yeah, the house is huge. Yeah. Like hand for reference for size. Like it is ginormous.
Yeah, for sure.
But we love it. It's a pink house.
It's beautiful.
So good. Other things we have coming up, aside from this release, we are releasing something with Patty Break on Monday, a Canada Day thing. Nice. So keep an eye out for that coming out on Monday. We also have Jacob's new chart that he recently released on Patreon. That's going to be released Wednesday afternoon next week. So that's the 18th. So Patty Break on the 16th. Jacob release on the 18th. We also have something with Hemlock and Rye coming out soon as well.
That's brilliant.
It is like, it is everything and then some. It is so, so good. So yeah, lots of really good things happening. And we've got a whack load of new charts coming in. We just got in some new stuff from some of our UK designer friends. I've got a couple of new charts from Boomerang Stitches I have to do conversions for.
Oh, nice. I'd like to see those.
We've got like 5 new charts from Gigi coming in at some point.
Oh, wow.
Like there's lots of new stuff coming, so just like keep checking back. I'm doing my best to get through it all, but yeah, things are ticking along. We're super excited about this Pink House, and again, if you're watching this, it is available now. I think that's it. I think we got it all said.
I don't know what's going on anyways. I've been absent for so long, but
yeah, I think maybe I'll pull the floss and do like a close-up of the floss in my light box.
That's a good idea.
Maybe do like some close-up shots of this. I'll get a little bit creative so it's like, you know, maybe a 20-minute video. But I think in terms of information, we've said it all.
That's great.
All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this very short, sweet, concise video. And we will see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. So here we have the floss for the larger samplers, which is called Janewood, by the way. Somehow Carrie and I completely dropped the ball on telling you what it's even called. I am absolutely in love with this palette. I think it is so well balanced with tones and also sort of more muted colors versus brighter colors, and so it really allows for the overall effect of the piece to be very three-dimensional in a way, because the brighter colors kind of take front and center with the Pink House, and then the more muted colors are kind of spread around it. So I find that it really just drives the focus in right to the middle, which I think is just absolutely brilliantly done. Like I said earlier, it is a really big floss pack. So if you are a person who stitches 1/2, you're going to get 28 skeins of floss. And if you stitch 2/2, you're going to get 37 skeins of floss. There's going to be a couple different floss options for this one in particular, because the small is going to be included in the booklet with the larger one. You will also have an option to add enough floss to also be able to stitch the small, but that'll be optional. So you can buy enough just for the big one, or you can buy enough for the big one and the small. I've gone through all of the stitch counts and I've done all of the math. So if you're going to be stitching with 1 thread over 2 and you want to do both of them, it only adds 2 more skeins to the floss pack. And if you are stitching 2/2, it adds 9 skeins to the floss pack. But again, you'll have the option about whether or not you add that floss. So just make sure that when you do purchase this, that you just make extra specially sure that you select the variants that you want at checkout. Anyways, let's just take a look at what the colors here actually are. I wish I could show this side by side with the sampler. Unfortunately, my light box here is just not big enough. The sheer size of the frame, it wouldn't fit in my light box, unfortunately. But we can definitely do a side by side with the small with the pin cushion. So we will definitely do that. So in terms of colors here, we've got artichoke, we have light sage, We have Lazy Morning, which I actually am just so thrilled that Ellen used this color, because this color just hasn't quite found its place yet. And she used it a lot in this chart. So it's always exciting for me when there's a color that it's like, this color has a place. It just hasn't quite found it yet. It has found its place here. So this is Sage. So it's in the same color family as Light Sage. It's just the next shade darker. We have Betty White. We have Mustard Seed here. Which, for those of you who might be a little bit curious about the spelling, about why it's one word and not two, it's from Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. One of the fairies is called Mustard Seed, but it's spelled as one word. This is Charcoal. This is Demerara, which is another color that it hasn't been used a lot, but it's, you know, it's a super usable color. It just needs to be thought of more, I suppose. It's hard to think of all the flosses all the time. This is Lipstick. This is Piggy Bank, my fave. Love this color so much. This is Knockout. Here we have Straw Hat. This is Lucille, one of our brighter Christmassy reds. Absolutely beautiful. We've got Royale, which is a lovely bright blue. This is just navy. So just a shade darker. We've got Mother of Pearl, which again, it's not used as much as it probably could, but it's such a beautiful color. We've got Maraschino, which is just such a fun, vibrant, bright pink. This is Haystack. So Straw Hat, which I showed you earlier, is actually, it's the light version of Haystack. So those two, they go together. We've got Jungle Nights, which is such a good color. My very, very, very first project that I ever finished, I stitched it with Jungle Nights. It was one of, what was it? What was the project? It was the Puffin by Quirky Quaker. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. It's Deanna. Her Quirky Quaker's her Puffin. I stitched it with this. This is Bubble Bath. This, I believe, is Morganite. Yep. We have Plum Shadow, which, as I was mentioning in my last video, there's now a light version and a dark version of Plum Shadow available. So the light version is called Spectre and the dark version is called Phantom. This is Ochre. Actually, I really love this particular dye lot of Ochre. Something about it kind of just speaks to me. We've got Pewter. And then finally we have Dirty Martini. So yeah, so that is the floss pack for the larger Janewood sampler. And here we have the floss for the smaller pincushion. I'm just gonna quickly rotate this around for you so you can get a good look at it. So all of the colors that are used in the pincushion are also used in the larger sampler. And as I was saying, if you buy the larger one and you want enough floss to also do this one, instead of getting this whole floss pack, you're not gonna need all of this as extra. I did the calculations, so if you are stitching 1/2. You're just going to get an extra skein of these two, which are piggy bank and knockout. And then if you are stitching 2/2, you're going to get an extra skein of 9 of these colors. The only time you would need to buy the whole pack here is if you're just buying this. So if you're only buying this, this is the floss pack you will receive. So yeah, we have piggy bank, knockout, charcoal, plum shadow, maraschino, which look how beautiful maraschino is, like all stitched up. So pretty. This is mother of pearl. We've got royale, Betty White, lazy morning. This is lipstick, which again, I'll do a little close-up of the stitching. Stitched up, the variegation. It's so subtle, but so beautiful. This is just navy. Got ochre. Straw hat. We've got artichoke. This is Lucille, which Lucille's actually not on the front. Lucille is used on the side here. We've got Demerara again, which again I believe is only used on the side here. And mustard seed, which again I believe is only used on the side and not on the top here. So yeah, those are the flosses. Again, super beautiful palette. Very, 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 very excited about this. And I sincerely hope that you will share in my excitement, because I mean, look at this. It's so good. And again, hand for scale. Sometimes just knowing size-wise what it's looking like can be useful. Anyways, I'm just going to very quickly insert a very close-up of the larger sampler after this video. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and we will be seeing you soon.